After every terrorist attack whereby innocent lives are lost and the threat level is raised, everybody just get down to their computer desk and send messages of condolences and pray for people. That is not going to help. This is not enough. Identify the problem. And then identifying the problem is the main thing, the first step towards any prevention. The first step is to identify your enemy, identify the criminal. And then number two, we feel a bit relaxed when we are told ISIS is in Iraq and Syria. They're, more than 2,000 miles away from our house. But we must not forget, ISIS is just an organization. And ISIS in itself is nothing. The main thing is the ideology behind all these organizations who are shedding blood every day, here and there. And then what happens when such a terrorist attack takes place? The repercussions after this, the backlash after this, the entire Muslim community has to suffer. Every Muslim is suspected to be a terrorist. They're making every Muslim's life difficult. Islam does not teach terrorism. Islam does not teach violence. Islam, according to the Quran, killing one human being is equal to killing the entire humanity. And suicide is strictly prohibited in Islam. And who will understand more? Who will understand Islam more than the founder of Islam, Prophet Muhammad? There was a companion of the Prophet who was fighting against the non-believers. And during this battle, he got really, really badly wounded and injured. And Prophet Muhammad was showing all sorts of sympathies for him. And then later on, when he was so much in pain, and he was not able to take more pain, so he took a decision, and that decision destroyed him. Because he couldn't take any more pain, so he killed himself. And when the news was brought to Prophet Muhammad said, I am not going to say prayers on him. He has lost his iman. And I deprive him of my shifa'ah. This is how detestful an act of suicide bombing is. Those who consider themselves to be the hierarchy of Islam, those who think they know Islam more than anybody else in the world, I would like to tell them to study Quran well and to study Prophet Muhammad's life well. Prophet Muhammad did not hurt anybody. Prophet Muhammad did not hate anybody. Prophet Muhammad was sent into this world as blessings for the entire humanity. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. And there was a Jew woman who used to throw rubbish upon Prophet Muhammad every time he would pass by the area. And Prophet Muhammad did not change his way. He continued to go through the same area again and again. And then one day, when Prophet Muhammad was passing by that woman's house, that woman was not there. So Prophet Muhammad got really worried and he asked somebody, where is that woman who throws rubbish on me? And they said, she's not feeling well. Prophet Muhammad went to her house and asked her, how are you feeling? I was waiting for you. And she cried. And she said, you care about me so much, I used to throw rubbish on you. And then she accepted Islam. Islam was accepted because of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's character. What you are projecting to the world under the banner of Islam is not Islam, my friend. It's a bunch of stupid made up lies. It is not Islam. Islam is not a killer religion. Those who think they will kill innocent people, no matter what religion they practice, no matter whether or not they believe in God, you have no authority to kill them. There is a day of judgment. Allah will judge them, and then Allah will decide. You cannot decide for them because you yourself are a sinner. So those who do this, they are enemies of humanity. They're enemies of Islam. According to the Quran, you cannot do such a thing. You're just bringing calamity upon all Muslims by doing such atrocities. This is not fair. And certain individuals, and these all individuals who project Wahhabism, they must be stopped in order to protect the country and peace-loving, law-abiding citizens of the country. And we detest any act of terrorism, whether it is carried out under political agenda or it is religiously motivated. It is not acceptable under any circumstances. And we're just raising awareness of love and peace and human values and divine love and divine values. And our heart goes out to those families of the victims who lost their lives yesterday night. I feel really sad for whatever happened yesterday night in Manchester. Whether they were singing, whether they were dancing, this is between them and God. You cannot decide for them. You have no authority. And then don't forget, God is Ghafurur Rahim. He can forgive anybody. God is not going to ask you whether or not He should forgive somebody. He can forgive anybody. And don't think Christians or Jews are mushrikeen. Mushrikeen are those who find a partner with God. Christianity, Judaism, Islam, all three are Abrahamic faiths. And they are monotheist. They believe in one God. Those who believe in one God, they cannot be called mushrikeen. Don't think they are mushrikeen. They're not mushrikeen. They're just Christians. They believe in God, and in order for them to reach God, God sent them a messenger. Jesus was their messenger. And they have their messenger, Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. So don't think they're mushrikeen. They're not mushrikeen. Now, they have amended their books. This is between them and God. God will decide what to do. You have no authority to kill anybody, to take anybody's life. Those who do this, they're only bringing calamity, and they should wait for the torment from God. The guy who carried out this detestful atrocity yesterday is known by Salman Ramadan Abidi. Is a Libyan descent, I believe. According to Islam, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, you cannot be a mu'min if your neighbor goes to bed without food. You're killing them. You still think you're a mu'min. If you don't care about your neighbor and your neighbor goes to sleep without food, you are stripped of your iman. But what you're doing is killing them. Forget about giving them food. You're killing them. You're taking their life. And you still think you will enter paradise? Come on, stop living in fool's paradise.
Aura TV. Guidance brought to you